as Uganda start with a bit of life, but they just definitely have to find a tough way past that lady, and a shot coming through. What about that? Testing the goalkeeper earlier on in the first opening seconds. Turn back to Nika Kasonga setting in and sends the ball to Opa Clement. Tanzania get the first one. Turn back to Nika Kasonga setting in and sends the ball to Opa Clement. Tanzania get the first one. That ball again, but Uganda now on the front foot trying to ask the questions, and you can see the runs being made. Fauzia Najemba, can she keep the ball in? And of course the ball just really been solid all throughout the season. Scored some crucial goals for Kampala Queens. Still goal kick to Tanzania. Up, makes the run, trying to look for blue shirts around that area to cut the ball back to. And a good shot there, but not strong enough to create that she could find a yellow shot. It will be a tough contention here, but the referee coming tough for the Olympic qualifiers, and Tanzania come knocking on the door again. Nika Kasonga trying to set up Opa Clement again, but the referee this as still Fauzia Najemba released. Takes a cross inside, trying to look for Catherine Nagadia, but Tanzania dealing. Tries to bring in Sandra Nabweteme, and still Fauzia Najemba goes to the ground. What would the referee say? Tries to bring in Sandra Nabweteme, and still Fauzia Najemba goes to the ground. What would the referee say? As still Fauzia Najemba released. Takes a cross inside, trying to look for Catherine Nagadia, but Tanzania dealing. Hasifa, lovely flick there, and back to the ball again. Fauzia Najemba in the area, and it looks like Uganda are now beginning to find a bit of life in this game. Shamira Naluja with the crossing, but the ball just goes over the bar, and Shamira in the mix. Catherine Nagadia making that run, looking for options yellow, and options yellow yet to be found as Sandra Nabweteme. And now in possession on the front foot, trying to make that run, and you could see that the power they come oozing with, and Catherine Nagadia will definitely not make a mistake in such an area. And she simply guides the ball into the back of the net. And Uganda now in possession on the front foot, trying to make that run, and you could see that the power they come oozing with, and Catherine Nagadia will definitely not make a mistake in such an area. And she simply guides the ball into the back of the net. Shamira coming in the mix. and managing to. And now Najemba Fauzia making the run, and a cutback ball drops inside, but Catherine Nagadia was present, but not still piling the pressure. Still Catherine Nagadia going and going. Still Catherine Nagadia still going, but goes to the ground. Quickly taken, and of course a heavy touch there. The concept was good, but Shakira just took a heavy touch. Hasna or Hasifa Nasuna back to Sandra Nabweteme, still Uganda now, and of course Fauzia Najemba. But just when she thought about pulling the trigger, and still Najemba trying to link up with Sandra Nabweteme. Najemba still making the run. Yellow shots around, and of course Tanzania must be careful, but ball falling around. And a bit of a clumsy touch, and now Tanzania have a chance to open things up on the far side. And still Tanzania going, and Eka Kasonga making the run, looking for Opa Clement. Well, the referee there bringing trigger stars. It will be Fauzia Najemba now on the forward run. And Hasifa Nasuna, lovely flick on in. And managing to skip away from her markers. Still going. Still Fauzia Najemba with a cut-in, but the ball just lifted a little too heavy. But that's... Hasifa Nasuna with a dummy and sends the ball in, hits the post. That free kick quickly taken, and Aisha Juma going. For that rhythm they very badly want. Adija Nandago and Fauzia Najemba now trying to improvise something special. And good reflexes there from Mbam. Of course, played in the Women's African Cup. Sandra Naweteme still now trying to knock on that door, but Shakira was hoping to make contact in this game. Now Fatuma Issa. Fatuma Issa looking for a way away from who hasn't really been featuring so much, especially in regard to our picture, is Valef Nicolaus. Tanzania dropping that ball in. Not enough to unstartle Daisy Nakaziro, but great effort from Esther Mbaza, who's rather been solid. And a drop ball inside. Fauzia Najemba having a chance to pile the pressure. Still Fauzia Najemba. Will that count? Yes, it does. And of course, Uganda, the Crested Cranes, get goal number 2. Scrappy, but it will count. Ball inside. Fauzia Najemba having a chance to pile the pressure. Still Fauzia Najemba. Will that count? Yes, it does. And of course, Uganda, the Crested Cranes, get goal number 2. Scrappy, but it will count. Queen's new signing, Fazila Ikwaput. Now, Margaret Kunihira reaching out into her skill set, sending the ball in! And it's in the back of the net! Special, special, special. That's what you get when you get quality players like her. Now, Margaret Kunihira reaching out into her skill set, sending the ball in! And it's in the back of the net! Special, special, special. That's what you get when you get quality players like her. It's your opponent, you definitely take them. And a strike there, but Daisy Nakaziro almost dropping the good. And there you have it, the referee bringing proceedings to an end here at the end. And of course, Clement, Opa Clement.
Thank you so much. I would like to say it was a wonderful, timely, friendly. That has had very many positives for me as I move towards the Rwanda game. We so much want to emphasize the issue of playing the ball. Actually, sometimes the rhythm is picked as you continue playing, but I think we never started so slow, maybe just because we conceded early. But even conceding, I think it was on one side that could help us to check ourselves not being so confident, and that is how we picked up the pace.
Would you say that today's performance puts you in the right shape ahead of the 2 double-header against Rwanda?
Not really. A lot of things need still to be done. I've seen my defense is still shaky, and then in the final third still we need to be more sharp. We are squandering chances which would have turned into good goals.
First of all, I congratulate for winners, Uganda, for this game, and then my girls for what they did in this game. So we took lead in second minutes, I think, and then we struggle a lot because Ugandans, they press us very, very high in the game. So then they equalize in 27th minute. So all of us in second half, we take the games very good in the play, in our style of play, and 4 minutes before finishing the games, what I want to say to an individual mistakes for our players. So we allow 2 goals, and the game ended by 3-1.
So thank you. The game has been good, and we've tried to play what the coaches have been giving us at the field. I think as players we are progressing each and every day, and we've tried to display what we've been getting in training. We've tried to score goals, though defending as a team it is still a problem to us, but hopefully we're going to make it right. With more practice matches, I guess we're going to give our best, and we're going to win all the games, and we're going to qualify. We promise we're going to qualify.